don't check mics. I let the mics check me. They brought the best in me, showed what's meant for me. From dark paths and forests to journeys to destiny, so what's left for me? I just walked when I talked and he hasn't stopped blessing me. Angels I call friends. Love I call fame. Purpose I call community, working towards common unity with a whole team of poets and powers they flowing through to me, but we still got ways to go. And my best asset is speech. So if it's not too much of a bother, can I get a mic check, please? This is a mic checker, mic checker, mic checker.
Check the mic like Nike, bounce pass into Jordan, I'm scoring. I'm balling like a trail of tears. Native Floridian, mixed breed, American poet. Lost in this world and I know it. Never knowing which direction to go if only life came with a GPS, but no matter as long as the onlookers are impressed and all feelings are repressed, take a sip of this espresso. Oh, no. Wake up, wash your face, and get your mind right, cause it's a new day with a new wave, and key boys say the word of mouth is dangerous. No wonder I can't seem to stop spilling bombs from this hole in my lip, and when I drop bombs, the whole sky is eclipsed. Something like Persian arrows aimed for Spartan hearts, not knowing these Spartans are heartless. This is madness at its best. This is being better than I was yesterday. This is hoping for a brighter tomorrow. This is a mic checker, mic checker.
We do not all claim to be poets or artists. Some of us are just people. Some of us are just people who just got over the fear of rejection and exile, so now we open our mouths. We don't all have stage names or alternative lifestyles. We don't all have natural hair or big earrings. We don't all overthink metaphors or similes. Some of us just want to speak, to be heard, to share laughter and tears with common souls who also found comfort in words, songs, art, or dance. We are romantics, realists, non-believers and daydreamers, young adults and old souls, 9-to-5 laborers and victims of paper, free-spirited saviors. We have feelings, beliefs, thoughts, wants, and convictions. We are flesh with mouths and tongues who just want a place where we can scream from the top of our lungs. I have something to say. It may not always be intellectual, because sometimes it's not about intellect, it's just about the release. We are emotions. We are emotions. We have love stories, heartbreaks, bad days, and sexcapades. We are human beings who just want a place to be where we can throw things, shout, react. We want entertainment and inspiration, laughs and realization. We want hope and a break from our reality. And that's why God gave us TP! How y'all doing tonight? Good. So I'm not going to be using this mic a lot because for those, first of all, if it's your first time at TP, raise your hand. My first time, people. Raise your hand. Alright, so all my veterans been here before, don't been through this thing, succeed in my phase, raise your hand. Now I know there's some veterans in here. That's it. My TP girls don't want to raise their hand. I was say, I messed with y'all so much last year. Y'all like over veterans. Y'all like, what's over veterans? Veteran 2? Like a CSR 2, Veteran 2? Okay, so yeah, so last year we didn't have a microphone. Well, let me tell you that. We had a mic and we had a stand. It just didn't have a cord in the back. It wasn't hooked up. They told us our room was too small to have a speaker system, so we kind of just got up there and pretended, you know. And some of us got used to that, so when we really own it, you know, we don't know how to act, we don't know what to do. We're used to not having this little cord with sound, so I may not use this. I may even forget that it's like it's on and like accidentally turn it off, but it'll sound like I'm still on the mic because I'm just used to that. I'm used to having a mic. So, all right. So we got a good show planned for y'all, but first we need to go over some rules. We have 3 rules here at TP, and they're right up here. For those who don't know what the little asterisks mean, they are things that your mama don't want you to say, but it's okay to say at TP, because if you remember on our flyer it said we are uncensored. I mean, it's okay to say it. I mean, but by uncensored, I didn't want nobody to take that, you know, to the extreme and show up naked, because people do that. You know, they're like, oh, they uncensored. Yeah, I'm gonna come in. No, if you want to wear a toga and nothing under it, it's fine. You want to wear jeans, no drawers, that's fine. Just have something over everything else. So 3 rules here is, number 1 is respect the mic. Number 2 is respect the damn mic. And number 3 is respect the damn mic. All right? It's that easy. All right? And one more rule, 2 more, invisible rules. I'm going to have everybody put your cell phone up, please. If you ain't right down, put your cell phone up. Everybody, don't be ashamed of your phone. It's okay. It's okay, It's okay. They do the same thing. Just need to make a call. All right, so I'm going to need everybody put their phone on vibrate for me. You just, however you do it. If you swipe, technology, if you just say vibrate, however you put your phone on vibrate, please put your phone on vibrate. Now, if you have one of them vibrates that like shake the room, please put it on silent because, baby, we don't want that. So put it on silent, and if your siren is loud, you need a new phone because that makes no sense at all. All right? So everybody phone on vibrate? Because we don't know if phones are going on. Check my phone, it's on vibrate. I ain't going to take my phone when I look. But, so make sure everybody phone on vibrate. And also, another rule, how many people got shakers? Alright, so there are 2 types of shakers. There's the shakers with rice, and there are the empty shakers. Who has the empty shaker? Shake loud, there you go. Y'all tripping, y'all gonna get y'all some empty shaker. So the empty shaker is somebody up here on the mic and they doing so good. It's one of them, somebody be doing so good, you just like, you want to like the roast something? That is what the empty shakers are for. If somebody up here, whatever they doing, and it's that good, and you just can't tell yourself, you just gotta, damn, that shit. That is why we have the empty shakers. Also though, if you are in the back, and I know that we're not baseball players, some of us, So if you're in the back, and somebody's up here doing good, and you have an empty shaker, please don't think that you just got this arm where you can just, because you're gonna hit somebody. It's been happening before. A girl came up to me last year, she was like, somebody hit me in the hair with a shaker. I said, the hair? No, she said, my hair. Okay, my apologies. So like, if you're in the back, all right, and I'm gonna use you for an example. Can I use you? Me? All right, okay, cause yeah. So if you have, and you back here and somebody up there doing so good, don't just, don't do that. Just be like, excuse me, she was so good. Can you pass that up and throw that at her for me? And then it's going to get up here, at least to him, and then he's going to be like, gotcha. And he's going to throw it, okay? That's how we're going to do it. Don't just go at it and start throwing. We got this camera set up here. I'm not paying for it. I don't got the money to pay for it. I don't know what y'all got. We're going to take a collection if that gets knocked over, okay? And don't throw the shakers with the rice in it, or you'll have to stay here and pick it up. Because once again, I'm not going to pick it up. I'm not going to sweep it up. We're all adults. You threw it. Okay? Is that good? We good? Y'all ready? For those who don't know what TP stands for, it means the poets. For those who don't know, my name is Slim Anderson. I'm your current president and host of the Poets. Y'all gonna see my face a lot. If you get sick of it, please just let me know. Love you too. Thank you very much. Anyway, so we're gonna start with our open mic. I did do a pre-open mic for anybody who wanted to sign up early. I need to check the Facebook for that if you ever want to sign up early. So we're gonna have our. So I'm messing with them. Since I ain't have no cord, I don't have to worry about stepping on no cord. Anyway, so we're going to call up our first open micer. Y'all shake it, clap it, stomp your feet, shake your head, whatever you got to do for rain. How you pre-sign up and don't expect to go first?
At a time, right? Jesus, girl. Yes.
I have to do this off my phone because I just wrote it like today. So go in. I'm tired. I'm tired. This is called On the Mic. When I'm on this mic, I don't need to say through my pipes that I deserve respect. My voice elevated to the point where I have allocated that I am one of the baddest that has ever stepped to this mic. You say I segregate because of my words or how I frame what I say, but it could be that you are intimidated that maybe, just maybe, I will take your crown from you. Maybe you're scared because I will stomp on you. You talk so much smack that when I spit on this mic, it will disintegrate so you won't have a mic to lean on. Dare to challenge me? Come on. When I'm on this mic, I will not spoken word for 6 years. I want poetry slams from there to here. But when I get on that mic, after I smoke you off the stage, my words are so powerful to where your tongue will singe, your flesh will smolder, and you're scared that I will possibly embarrass you with how sharp I am with this mic, so no wonder you acting bipolar. Do you think that with your big-headedness, I will allow you to take my spot? I work hard to establish what God gave me, so this mic is reserved and it's on lock. God wanted me to make it rain for a reason. Come cross me sideways and disrespect my space is treason. Don't come over flossing, talking with that downgrade and bossing me around. I'm like a poetic Drake. If my poetic flow is a problem, bring yourself up to the mic and maybe we can solve it. People like you are a sickness, and in order to be cured of my disease, I grind on the stage. And don't be fooled by my appearance, I'm vicious. You think since you rocking up here for 5 minutes, you think rain can manage? I spit so much fire, the mic melt in my hands and I will cause brain damage. When I'm on this mic, it will be handled. The way I speak, your speech will be like Cat Williams' last show. Canceled.
Y'all keep it going, keep it going.
Anybody need a shaker?
Yes.
Look, I miss Cat Williams. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I do. Cause, I mean, I ain't got nothing against Kevin Hart. And maybe I'm alone. Just let y'all know, this is not just this organization, the show is not just for poetry. You want to come up here and vent for like a few minutes. Nah. Some people like to get up here and they just, and I just, like, a few minutes. So I'm gonna vent for some not, and y'all can disagree. Like I said, this is a free spirit opinion. If you disagree, please let me know. Don't be afraid. Another thing, don't be afraid to react to the person who's up in front of you. If they do something, be like, yes. Yes. You can react. It's okay, all right? Everybody feel free to react, including to me, because I'm a fool. And I'm an acting fool. And I don't care about y'all reacting to me, because I'm reacting in my head, and it's all good. So like I said, Kevin Hart to me has just gotten so, he's just too commercial. Like, Cat Williams was real. Like, Cat Williams made cuss 95% of the whole performance, but he was real, you know what I mean? Kevin Hart is too, I feel like they just need another short person. I'm tired. Oh, he's tiny? It's like Cat, they're like, well, we lost Cat, so let's get Kevin. It's different. Cat Williams was real. Kevin Hart is just, I got too, I got his, what was the last DVD he came out with? Me and my baby couldn't even finish it. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to, because I'm not laughing at all. It's not funny. I can watch Cat Williams do the same jokes over and over again. I'm like, oh my God! I'm just saying, that's just me. Okay, so real quick, y'all got one of these on y'all seats. This is our September calendar. Look for anything we want me doing. Here it is. We have meetings every Thursday except third Thursday. Third Thursday we go support oil fixation over in Ybor, okay? But we have every Thursday after that we do have a meeting. At the last meeting of every month, I'll pass out a new calendar for anybody who needs a little update, anything like that, okay? Alright, so calling up our next person. Remember? Alright, I got it. Alright, so calling up our I think if you're a first timer, please let me know, please, before you come up. So I think the next person was KK. KK? Who's KK?
Oh, I know.
Is this your first time going on like KK?
Not to here, but not to sacred ground.
Okay, alright, so first time, this is what we do. When the first time person comes and perform on the mic, we call it popping the cherry. Alright, that's what we call it. Popping the cherry. Now we can pop it either way you want. If you want it soft and gentle, if you want it hard and fast, whatever. It's however you decide to do it, you know? And we got this thing we do when it's the first time person pop the cherry, everybody go wet. If you remember, pop, 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 pop. That's what we do, alright? So I'll give it up for our first cherry pop of the night. This is gonna be good. Y'all give it up for KK.
What up, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, this piece is called You See What They Don't Know Is.
Uh-oh.
You see what they don't know is there is a hero in me. They don't know my capability. I'm like Incredible Hulk with my words. I'm like Batman instead with my voice. Ready to save the world, ready to set them free because inspiration flows in and out of me. You see, what they don't know is I have been through so much pain and misery. So don't be quick to judge me. I can be the next Oprah Winfrey. You see, there is power, creativity. You have the right to be you. I have the right to be me. No plagiarism, just original pen to paper. Let's see what the world can see through me. All I can say is they will see original personality. Thank you. So coming up next, we're going to change it up. We've been having all this female energy. We're going to call up one of our veterans. Y'all shake it up for Dan the Man.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Go ahead, Dan. How's everybody doing? Good. Good. I can't hear you. How y'all doing?
Good.
All right. Well, this is as good as it's going to get. All right. We're going to go with that. How's everybody doing?
Good.
All right. I'm going to do a little mini vent here because I'm hearing about it. I've been here a little while now, and there's a lot of grass. A lot of grass to walk on. A lot of longboarders that can't go there. So if there's someone longboarding, walk on the grass, man. And you can get there quicker. You can take a shortcut. Walk right through the grass. You know I'm going to go there. I see a lot of grass and not a lot of people walking on it. But that's just my vent. Okay, here we go. Fresh cup with a saucer. The sweetener steps up, pacing and tapping the mic. A mild silence, save the stirring of silver spoons and glasses. Small packets of passion and prose, egg shakers, forgotten by Easter, arise from semesters past. Napkins to clean up the beams of sweat, from bright lights to long lines. Truth like triple shots of espresso, dilating pupils. Beans and bags and overpriced tags, left alone for local grown, home brewed, digested, soft but lewd. Just the right mixture, half baked and half performer, 1/4 green, 1/8 a winner, spreading the love, forgiving the sinner. Words embracing stanzas like hugs from your grandmas, all senses occupied, sounds of slammers, sense of blends, a taste to a touch, that lyric to amend. Just can't get enough of this mocha jive. Some coffee and some good poetry will keep you alive.
Yeah.
Once again, all my first timers, raise your hand. First timers, raise your hand. Don't be shy, guys. We'll find you anyway. Can I have a first timer from here stand up? You're the only one who raised your hand. So, okay. Can I have a first time over here stand up? Go ahead, stand up, you know. All right, so you first. How you liking it so far? We done been through like 4 poets plus pop up. But what you think about it?
It's good, funny.
You know, is that right?
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Man, the little words, it's good. You know, I mean, I'll let you know at the end. You're not done yet. right. How about you? What you mad?
I'm actually a USF alumni, and I did not have this when I was in school here, so this is exciting. Props to y'all.
Don't worry, I'll say it for you. It's exciting, it's good, it's great. See, this is why you need women, because they got to talk to them. We don't know sometimes. We don't need that actioning. So, alright, so I'm just going to go over this real quick. Like I said, this is our calendar. Our second meeting is the 12th. What we're going to try to do this year, we're going to be trying to bring y'all a lot of local talents, some outside talents, with spotlights and things like that. We don't have a spotlight for the 12th, but on the 26th, remember, no meeting on third Thursdays. If you come here, I mean, feel free to come. I mean, we got the room, so if y'all need a quiet place to study on third Thursdays, the room is here, and no one will be in here at this time because it is ours. We just won't have a meeting. So feel free to come on in, grab a book, your spot, you know what I mean? Do what you do. I don't mind. I'll say, yeah, they were with the poets. I knew. Yeah, we had a meeting. It was just study meeting. Yeah. So yeah. So come. And then on the 26th, we're gonna have a daytime, and he's gonna be featuring. He's the host of Sacred Grounds Slam. It's a slam that happens every third Saturday at the Roosevelt in Ybor. It's really good. It's $10 to come. If you want to be in the slam, it's $10, and then winner takes all the money.
Well,
Y'all like, huh? But you don't have to pay for both. If you want to slam, all you gotta do is pay $10 to slam, and everybody slams. 10 people slam. That's $100. Winner, get out there, do some good poems. The winner takes $100. Sometimes you get more. You get a lot of people there. You get some people. Hey, you come. You come. Slam, 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 slam. There you go. Pot gets bigger. And then on the 27th, for all students, that's the last day to register to be a member of the Poets. If you're looking for an organization to be a part of, well, we accept everybody. You're a member just by coming here. You're all members. Welcome. Yeah, see? Y'all remember. So all you gotta do is go on Facebook, on Blackboard, when you do your little thing, your little register thing. If you need instructions, I'll give it to you. It's nothing. And I'll go on there and I'll accept you as a member in law. And then on October 3rd, we'll be having our first interest meeting. So anybody who's interested in being behind the scenes, helping me out, put this set together, keep it going, please let me know. Because October 3rd will be our first e-board interest meeting, okay? So with that, we're going to switch it up. We're going to get some more female energy coming up here. This young lady, amazing poet. She competed in the Women of the World Poetry Slam. Also competed with Sacred Sounds and New Orleans at Southern Fried 2013. She's an amazing poet. Her teammate was one of the ones who did pop-up or whatever, so did it. So y'all gonna hear from him again later too. So y'all give it up for my friend, a wonderful poet, Carly.
Alright, this poem is called Olfactory. Olfactory perception, the sense of smell, is one of the strongest we have, closely linked to emotion and associative learning. Forming and triggering strong memories, smells, can influence your mood, even affect work performance. So this must explain why student performance is down in our schools. And we make these scent connections even in utero, so this must explain why we pass these attitudes on to future generations. See, I'm a teacher, and I know that the smell of my classroom is noxious. Noxious like chemical weapons dropped on civilians by dictator regimes. I guess there's not much civil about civil wars, conflicts, or classrooms. It's combat for contract, symptoms developing shortly after contact like amnesia. Taking us back to some time before 1954, pre-Brown versus Board of Education, the smell is reminiscent of Plessy versus Ferguson. See, this classroom is just the size of hopelessness. And it makes sense. Schoolhouses have always had a proclivity for disappointment, their doors carved into cookie-cutter formations shaped just right for cultural assimilation. Imagine, single-filed into a room with no windows, one door, desks bolted to the floor, chairs attached at just the right size to fit only one body type. Forced to face forward, for this is the only important direction. Pay attention, sit down, be quiet, raise your hand, no talking, sit still, face forward, eyes on your own paper, don't talk to your neighbor. Can you read the subtext? See, our expectations started with your 4th grade test scores. Your lowered reading level, the reason the city built the detention facility across the street, a constant reminder of where your future's headed. Because this isn't about you, see, this is about business. I mean, education has never been about learning, but producing factory-line workers. Driven by economic appetites, the Industrial Revolution plucked children of white working-class families and promised them better futures, put them to sleep with dollar signs, packaged them onto assembly lines, and told them the only thing important about them was their grades. Or maybe it was their skin color, or how easily they behaved. Sit down, be quiet, raise your hand, no talking, sit still, face forward, eyes on your own paper, don't talk to your neighbor. Now, open your textbook. Here you will read one version, and only one version of history, where we've removed all the faces who don't look like me, revised any names hard to pronounce from my tongue, whitewashed your history to let you know exactly where you came from, where you were enslaved from. Then we made martyrs of your heroes, because children learn best by example. Limited discussions of your history to one day or month of the year, and even these 3rd graders can understand the value of that fraction. Fractured factions of our history conveniently left out of the narrative, more like a Disney fairy tale, assembled from American dreams, or maybe it was stereotypes, made manifest and prefabricated destiny, manifestation of symptoms chemically induced from inhaling these fumes. Our vision has become blurry with disappointment, our throats choking on lies and good intentions. We are tired of finding sanity in gas masks, our breath too short to reach the ends of our own mouths. Cardiac arrest is imminent, generational consequences of being immigrants. Sit down, be quiet, sit down, be quiet, sit down, sit down, sit down. It's no wonder we can't stand for anything. Thank you.
That's good. I do want to let y'all know though, the Poets, it's called the Poets, but I do want y'all to know, for you to tell y'all friends and family, whoever y'all want to come, it is not just for poetry. We're a performing arts organization. I mean, if you know anyone who sings, you know anyone who dances, this is a big room. We can push y'all chairs back if they need this whole area, if it's a group, whatever. You got some cousins who know how to step, whatever they want to do. You got a grandma who can play a tambourine out of the ground. Hey. Bring them. They can have this. We'll back it up. We'll let them perform, sing, dance. If you know any painters or artists who just want to get their work out there, want to show it, feel free to tell them come. We the big room. We'll put some and have some on the side, some on the back. You know, people who make jewelry, things like that. They want to set up a booth. This is a performing arts organization, arts and crafts, whatever people want to do, students want to do, is come out there, tell them to come. I remember one of my paintings I had got for my birthday, painted out of a very special artist. So I mean, if y'all want, you know, put up some pictures or whatever, definitely just let me know. All right? Is that cool?
The artist.
Oh, Michelle, right there. Yes. Okay. I'm blushing for her. No. Alright, and I saw a guitar back there. And that's why I'm because music. Now I don't know if they're gonna play music with it. I don't even know who guitar it is because no one put guitar next to their name. So I'm just gonna say, whoever guitar, come on next. Whoever's guitar, who's guitar? Who's guitar? And what's your name? Dang. Oh, Cherry Pie got it. So again, I was ready for another one too. I had my little break. So y'all give it up for Dane. And what's your name, sir, with the guitar? I don't want to call you guitar, because I don't think Avery. Y'all shut up for Avery and Dane.
Alright, this that I pretty much wrote, it's like a big issue sometimes that I have. It's like you can easily smile often, but it's always something that you're mentally struggling with. And I feel like I find it easier to go ahead and walk around and smile, but it's always little insecurities that you might have within yourself that you can't express out loud. So, all right. This poem is called Lost. Lost. That's where I am. I can't find a map to get back to that place of comfort where I began. So I let my mind work throughout the night, pounding thoughts of repulsion in the fist of anger. I found my solitude in a dagger that found fear that lost hope between my emotions and my pride. I'm lost, and very few seems to give a damn, and the rest don't know why. I walk around looking for a friend that can at least offer a helping hand, and this is when I realize I'm alone. My body trembles through the night as I sleep and as I seem weak, but it's the fear within me that seems to shine the most because I feel inept and pathetic and weak. Sometimes I don't know if I can trust myself to carry on, feeling like a fallen apple left at a rotten die. It's the times that I may come across happy that you should be wise and realize that I'm not as mirthful as I may seem, but I'm left in a dark room of a plain of a grass that's not so green. I think I'm lost and I know why. Because I'm following society's social constructed ideals of what a man is supposed to be. But I fear that I can't live up to those expectations. I fear that I won't be able to be the dad that my father wasn't able to be, that I won't be the man that my mom foreseen, that I won't be the lover that you believe I am. I'm lost because I choose to be. I can't be found because I find it hard to believe in someone like me. I don't want to reiterate history and fail at love because that's something that I just refuse to do. I know the way to being found and the compass starts with you. Love.
I'm talking because I was trying to remember who was on the list. I got it. Alright, so I don't think this is Cherry because this name looks very familiar. I can't place the face though. So I'm gonna see. So y'all check it out for Justin O. Justin, have you been here before? So you never been here before? Your name is very familiar. Oh, that's good. Alright, y'all know the Cherry. Are y'all ready? He's doing good tonight. We is pimping. Y'all check it out for Justin O.
It's my first time with TP, and I have to say it feels good. I'm a white guy, and I write abstract love poems. Your angel eyes are the autumn moon's glow. You are a beautiful concept, cascading as an unbroken silence. The fall of your footfalls, the sound of your footfalls fills the air. You are a bombshell whose fragmented explosion still rocks me to this very day. I want to make Sinatra to you. I want to invade your every aperture like an orchestra of sirens. I want to hit the highest note of your throat strings. I want to pluck every decibel from deep inside you. I want to play every key and strum your G chord over. I can hear your fingers digging into the support forests above and behind me, splintering the wood into tiny crucifixes depicting that tiny big man whose name you've been screaming in ecstasy and pleading of, oh Jesus, more, and oh God, yes, as if the Heavenly Father was the one you were speaking of when you called me Daddy. I'd like to take you every way the wind blows, up, down, left, right, in, out, and then I'll fall asleep. In the words of the great Canadian sound prophet, magician Steppenwolf, why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? We can explore the silky vastness of the lack of space between us. I want to make you go supernova, to make you feel the same gravity that attracts me to your velvet surface, but sadly the new dawn is silently encroaching, approaching, and we must say our goodbyes. You are the precipice, the tipping point of my imagination in an infinite female prose.
My man was up and moving. Hey, okay, Jesse, y'all should get up with Jesse one more time. See y'all later. Everybody say bye. We're gonna see you next week. See you later, ladies. Thank you for coming out. Just want to let y'all know, if I ever, how they say, put you on blast, such a harsh way to say it. I mean no harm. It's all in love. You can ask them. They'll tell you. It's all in love. Last year, we used to do this thing called tap poetry. Don't worry, you all play. Tap poetry is basically where, like, one night we maybe, don't have that many people are not performing. So what we do is we do tap poetry. That is when somebody else comes up here to perform, they can pick anyone in the audience to come up next, and you don't have to perform, but you have to come up. You have to come up and at least say, hi, my name is whatever your name is. Not whatever your name is, but what your name is. And that's how you play. And these ladies just love to get tagged. I don't know why. They just love to get tagged. Like, I used to tag them all the time. It was just so much fun. Like, I like to tag the people, because you know how when you're in class and you don't know the answer, but you want to thank the teacher, you do know the answer? It's like the person who's like, I'm raising my hand because I don't want to get tagged. Or I'm looking at you because I don't want to get tagged, but I'm looking at you so you think I want to get tagged, so you don't tag me, but I don't want to get tagged. So it's like, and I read that very well, so I'm like, tag, you're it, So, alright, so coming up next, once again, photographic memory, Rondell. Is Rondell here? Y'all take it up for Rondell! Woo! Y'all, we are going in tonight on this cherry pop. Y'all shut up with this next cherry pop. Rondell, pop, pop, pop.
The war was only ended to begin anew. I said the war was only ended to begin anew. Something actually worth fighting for was promised to the troops. And as he kissed her lips goodbye, she started to cry. His heart broke slowly. He promised her a trophy, a medal at hand. But as she looked into the eyes of her man, she began to weep again and again and again. As he kissed her lips and held her hand, he felt a sense of peace. And so he held her more closely, almost as if to never release. The years went by and her tear ducts ran dry, forever alone, at home, waiting on the man that she loved with such patience. He marched through the fire, marched through the rain, never to see her face again.
Oh, and then just let y'all know, like I said, I'm not going to always use the mic. Sometimes I just stand by here. Like that. So, just y'all like that? Like that. Just let y'all know, anybody who performs tonight, you'll get a TP button. We have different ones. We have new TP buttons for those who haven't seen our old ones. These are the same ones to you. So these are TP buttons. So everyone who performs tonight will get to pick out TP button in the back after the show or whatever for you to wear and show everybody I want TP. Where were you on Thursday? Gotcha. Tighten up. So definitely show your TP button. I put it in your backpack. My backpack got like 10 of them on there or whatever. They were designed by Miss Michelle Thornton over here, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely do that. So let's see. Coming up next. Oh, first timers. Raise your hand one more time. Go ahead. You say that too. And on this side, first timers. Go ahead, Mr. Dane. Mr. Avery. This is both of y'all stand up. There we go. Y'all for one together. Alright, so how you like the show so far?
Amazing.
It is?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I like the shakers.
That's what's up. How about y'all? How you doing?
Something new. I'm happy this organization is
Wait, I want everybody to hear his response. Go ahead. Do what you did. He said.
I've honestly been like searching for something like this for the longest. Like,
really?
Like me and Dane, like I know a while back we thought about it, but we never really executed it. And like this is actually like the first step to like.
Well, that's what's up. Well, we'll see y'all every week. That's what's up. Yeah, I like the way the guys respond. You know, but that was he had a good response. Y'all should, because his first one was. He was like, nah, let me be real. All right. All right. So I like that. Okay, so coming up next on the mic. I'm just gonna go with this cat real quick. Y'all give it up. He was in pop-up poetry. For those who know what pop-up poetry is, that was what we did in the beginning when we just, popped up. Self-explanatory. Pop-up poetry. So y'all check out with him. Also represented Sacred Sounds team and Southern Fried 2013 New Orleans. Amazing poet, doing big things. Definitely know this man. Y'all check it out for Dennis Amadeus.
What up? TP back in business. Hold on, copy the first one. I want to go like that. Let's go now. I'm just about to I want to see what he do. This is my brother right, man. He be at every show, man. I'm messing with him. Let me get this up, because I'm a lot taller than a lot of y'all. Anyways, so what's going on, TP? Word up. We also, I represent a new poetry troupe that just came into town. We're representing the Black on Black Rhyme. You might have heard my brother Curtis Davis with me. We're part of the Word of Mouth Poetry Troupe, and we also have a call and response. So, you know what I mean? When I say what, I want to hear y'all say back to me, say word. So ready? Let's try that. Say what? Say word. Say what? Say word. Say word. Say what? Y'all catch me. I dig. All right, anyways, so with all that saying, we got a show last Sunday night, try to build a community all together, this is a great show, but there's plenty of other shows. If you want to look for more going on, there's a group on Facebook called Tampa Bay Poetry. That's simple. Look up the group. It has every single show, every open mic, every slam, every feature, every workshop, everything that's happening in the poetry world. You come, join that, and you'll be up to date on everything. With all that being said, I got some good news and some bad news. What y'all want to hear first? Bad news. I gotta read it off my phone. Now you want to hear the good news? I got a new piece. With all that being said, let me get into it real quick. And this is a tribute, actually, not the piece itself, but to my man Dan back there. Last year, he said, I don't ever want to come to TP with the same thing. I want to bring something new every time. And I was like, oh, I see you. And I tried to follow the same principle. So that's why I had to not force myself, it was already in the works, but you know what I mean, to try and make that happen too. We'll see if I can finish, because I used all my poems last semester, so now I got to make all new ones this semester. But okay. I was slamming. So time to stop. All right. I bet you didn't know that prison yards have pools. They're pretty exclusive too. Made only for the human beings that want to be treated like human beings. A way to profit from those we've punished. Most of who are just products of their becoming. And in this land, profit and product go hand in hand. So why are we still blaming our environments? When it's these prison yard pools that are waterboarding our youth. Dunked into the shallow end of inner city school curriculums, where even when you're pulled out, the chlorine leaves a permanent stain and stink on their skin. Budget cuts from elementary support the rising up of penitentiaries, caging the minds of our youth early. Now they can only try and spit bars, spending all their time living inside just to die in the yard. But this isn't attempted suicide. These are handcuff scars. These are pepper spray tears. This is taser current shock, because if you dare step outside the box, the cops will brutalize you back in it and then enforce it with locks. Courtrooms and judges steal young lives while freedom and justice stand idly by, labeled as lifeguards. But justice is blindfolded and can't see a thing, and how can freedom ring when it can't even swim through these prison yard pools that leave such a stink and smell even worse on a job application? Now ex-cons have no choice but to wade deeper and deeper in. The longer their time, the longer their swim, and the more the depths of debt drop, accumulated as sweat drops from the heads of 19-cent-an-hour workers in prison sweatshops. No need to do background checks for them jobs. They're already well qualified, because all you need is time and a strong body, and you have strong young men with nothing valuable except time in their hands, so they can't understand that time is still money, even if neither belongs to them. Every hour cage costs more than their hourly wage. Creators of free labor, and no better worth exists to capitalists that turn correctional facilities into capital businesses, serving interests of the machine, maintaining its prison cogs as sheep, counting up profit margins as the wardens sleep. Don't dare become self-aware. Don't ever become too rowdy, because I heard in the deep end, prisons flood. And according to history, I guess they meant in blood, like the Attica riot plans and Nelson Rockefeller's command to execute all uprising. Man, bang, by man, bang, blood drops. Worker, bang, by worker, bang, blood puddles. Slave, bang, by slave, bang, blood pools, where inmates swam and swam to reach land, to reach some sort of common ground where they could at least call themselves a man. But even those against the raid were slain. Prayer, the last thing before the bullet to go through their brain. Picked off like goldfish in a winning carnival game. Swimming in pools reserved for fools who are naive enough to believe that they could be people too. And now their lifeless, waterlogged bodies serve as proof that prison yards have pools. Labor pools, debt pools, and bottomless pools of blood. Prison yards do have pools, and it's time we stop covering them up. It's time they get uncovered. The same way the sniper shot did to George Jackson's top, the Soledad brother that turned Wildcats into Black Panther squads. It's time they get uncovered, like the horrors of the Holmberg, Pennsylvania prison stock. Guinea pigs for chemical nerve tests, promised with time off, a promise that disease-ridden test subjects never saw fulfilled. Some of them never saw again, and some of them can never feel. Skin numb from lead cream, bodies succumb to poison pills, all for the sake of raising profits off of medical bills. This stuff is real, and I ask you to please listen. We have to tear off this tarp of apathetic indifference and realize that putting people in prisons is more than just punishment. It's an intentional mission. And if it isn't you, then it'll be somebody in your family, or maybe somebody right next door, especially if you're black, especially if you're poor. We have to take our power back. We have to aspire to more. We all have wings. Unfortunately, the way things are, the systems try hard to make sure that you never realize it. From schools that only teach you how to work for someone else, to cops that put you away until you're forced to. So I say take a chance. Jump away from the mountain even if you feel scared, because sometimes those wings need a little jolt to keep us flying. And prison yard pools need guppies to keep on thriving. So if we can just rise up and be an example on how to fly up, eventually these prison yard pools will be so empty that they dry up. Thank you.
Alright, so we're gonna do a little speed round real quick. So I'm gonna say 3 names right now, and I just want them to come up back to back from each other. And when you come up, if you want to reintroduce yourself, that's fine. Or if you want to do what I do, if you got something you want to vent about real quick and then do your poem, it's fine too. Just want to give everybody a break from my face. I know y'all like seeing my face, but I'm gonna give y'all a break. So we're gonna have J-Step, then we're gonna have Stanley, and then we're gonna have DJ. Everybody clap it up for them 3. First one coming up, y'all give it up for J-Step.
So, man. Alright, so I may not remember my poem. I don't really care.
Talk about it, brother.
Go in.
The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But there's an army rising and they ready to deploy. But it's hard still, there's evil in my heart still. The battle is within me and I forget where to find joy. And it seems there's never shelter when the rain comes. Like we can never find healing when the pain comes. Then I start to think in desperation of my situation. I keep hearing voices, but I don't know where they came from. Is it the enemy, his spirit, or the enemy? I'm crying out to God, but is he hearing me? I want to keep fighting, but I don't think I have the energy. I know he lives in me, but lately what has gotten into me? In these moments I refrain from asking Christ why. Because nothing compares to the pain felt when Christ died. He who endures to the end shall be saved, but in my suffering, he deserves praise. But in this current moment, I'm feeling depleted. One step away from being defeated. I wonder why it feels like the weight of this world is stacked on top of me. Feeling the pressure of every single moment that's ahead of me. Killing me to think ahead is beheading me. Hopefully, this only exists momentarily. But let me tell you something. Life ain't easy once you acknowledge your enemy. A war in which you were drafted into. Not some figurative war that can be erased with a pencil, but a matter of life and death. As you wonder why this was pinned on you, I feel compelled to fight this war in penmanship. But up to this point into this, I didn't realize that prayer was the only way of winning this. But still, I fight. Still, I write. My Father considers me righteous, but yet nothing about me seems right. I'm supposed to be a light in this world, but there is darkness everywhere, around me, abounding. Jesus, I need you now. See, I can't live without thee. I woke up this morning and I felt like I was drowning. So I slept all day, dreaming of a way to avoid my life in this darkness that surrounds me. Christ, would you be my nightlight? Would you be my rising sun in dark skies? Why do I wake up and hate to do the things that I have to do? Why do I feel like I'm not worthy to do the things that you have called me to? And in these times, when I feel my life stacked against me, I know that you will help me see my way through. And this is faith. That's F-A-I-T-H. I'm trying to write this into existence. And I know that you have won the war, but the enemy is blessed with persistence. God, would you help me see what's at the end of the sentence? It seems that since I found out I was free, I've been a fugitive being chased to be thrown back into prison, and I'm not going back. God be with you when I can't feel you. I know the enemy can't steal you from me, especially in the times where I need you, and now is the time where I need you. Right now. In this time, in this place, carry me in your arms, because the next step that we take is on faith, the same faith in Jesus Christ that has saved me, the same faith of the life that you gave me. Why lose trust in you now? I love you.
See, I almost lost my influence when I met Ashley. See, Ashley had me in a trance every time I took a glance at the different shapes formed within the pants. I knew better, so every time she passed, I turned away. But her body was like a magnet that attracted my eyes to her thighs and the different spaces between.
Good Lord.
Obscene thoughts and dreams flowed through my head. Every time I went off to bed, I went to this far-off land where she was my girl and I was her man. But you must clearly understand that rather than the thighs, I would penetrate her mind and find what makes her smile. Because rather than a couple hours, I'd rather have a lifetime of satisfaction. That's it.
DJ.
Let the words speak for themselves.
Go in.
This verse will Holocaust spirit to Thomas. Jaws dropping, no shark, I'm a dolphin. Christ alone in his glory, what he gets here. Me, I am never fly, but I still hit Leah. I fade out. Christ got enough crew cuts. All these Gentiles acting like a Jew does. Bet it's cause our vision is a bit too foggy, cause our backs ain't buried and his cheeks too soggy. On the edge where it's hot, it's a hard feel. Christ's blood replaced my heat cliff. Is it Garfield? If he was, then I guess on Golgotha, took my sins that he hated and he made it to lasagna. Ain't no hip-hopper, identity not an option. It's Christ was nothing. That's a word from my Father. I'm not a pimp or preacher or minister thug. I'm here to love, but not here to be loved. Yeah. So, man, before I do this, just a short piece, just to let y'all know what I'm about. Before I do this, man, I just want to let y'all know, man, if there's anybody here, and I know this message is for somebody, if there's anybody here, man, that's struggling in your walk with Christ, you maybe want to get to know the Lord more. Maybe want to know more about it, man. I'm just a regular dude just like you. Saved by the grace of God. My name is DJ. Everybody calls me DJ, man. You can hit me up. I'll be around here. We can exchange numbers. I got my brother right here, Jay Step. We can let you know about the truth, man, that set us free. So, yeah. Here's something to think about. It's me.
Mr. Snooper, in the bed with the Rugers. You scared? I'm your worst nightmare. Freddy Cougar. Torment you, I was born with you. Tear the womb up. In the car with your tunes, yeah. Betty Boop, yeah. This ain't nothing new to the slew of y'all, controlling your eyes to your cuticles. Oh, yeah, homie, you see them Jordans? Buy them. Before you buy that baby, that formula, barely afford them. So you hoard in misery portions, blaming God for your misfortune. It's cool. Tired of your wife? Go and divorce her. Sleep with him, girl, he gonna get you that Porsche. Take my portion, the course in his death. Have you shaking like Ali after them shots from 4 men? And 4 men, I will give him dangerous truth. But beware, I speak deception, I'm dangling fruit, cuz you're giving it all that you got, but you addicted to me, you can't stop. Sipping a dipping iniquity, pleasure be killing you slowly, just making you rot. Find the reason for destruction. Why her 4-year-old son, and he bad, won't stop cussing. Why he's been in rehab for child abuse, but he won't stop lusting. Why her father rapes and beats her, and why her mother sees the scars, but she still won't believe her. And why children are starving. Why Rodney got beat by the cops. Why he ain't do a horrible thing in his life, but he's still getting shot. Why teachers sleep with students. Why they degrade women in their music. Why a man kills his whole family, claiming the devil made him do it. And I love it. Yes, I love it. I know I go so hard because I do all this evil. Yet they love me more than God. I'm the reason people follow preachers who love offering more than they do preaching. Why everybody talking change, but nobody wants to be it. Why when they try to speak truth, fallen angels cover their mouths with their wings, so you just see them as flying off at the mouth. Oblivious to their planes flying over Pearl Harbor, playing duck, duck, goose with destiny, praying to lay a golden egg of revelation before you get a chance to kill them. But it doesn't blow up in your face. For it would in return kill me and everything you love to hate, but hate to love. See, I'm the reason why God is more of your ATM and way to escape blame for you making your life suck. Oh yeah, now let's light up. Get drunk. Vodka away times that was so fun, but you can't even remember them. I play you like you're so dumb. Yes, taking my wine in spirits. You've had so many dates with demons, you mistake the voices for God. I've totally turned you against your sanity. Oh, probably still believe you in a blessed state, so-called kings among pawns, but it is I who will checkmate you, fly like a G6. Thicker we fight evil, but we blind till we ride with the 3-6. And since Jesus died 3 years before, the hourglass is tilting in my favor. Ooh, I'm so in. The hearts of women, children, and men, silently killing them in the wind. Homie, you can barely hear the whistling in the hells where I'm sending them. Because they all love me. Trying to kill the evil in life. But sometimes, can't see how much evil we're like. No control. I am sin. Come out and play if you don't value your soul. I mean, come on, bruh. I mean, you love me, don't you?